All right, and we are back. Now we get to see if things look halfway decent. So as per usual, it looks pretty clear on the OBS window. I adjusted... I don't know if I like what that's doing. It was looking kind of jumpy. Almost like... So I adjusted it so rather than saying 1920 by 1080 so full HD, I adjusted it to 1440, both from what it's supposedly seeing from the capture card and what it's outputting and the stream output. So now, actually I don't want to close that window. I just want to move over to this one. So auto 1080. No, let's go to 1440. Oh, that looks better. Now, if I run around, how's it look? I also had to adjust the... still looks a little fuzzy. But it does look better than it did. It does look better than it did. So this is with AV1. Does it look better than it did? I want to say it does. Maybe not as good as I would like to see it. But I still think it looks better potentially than it did. And part of it just might be the compression or something like that. Because I'm streaming out 1440. Well, 1080 upscale to 1440. Lower than the well, yeah, I mean it is lower than the recommended bit rate, but I can only push so much reliably. So if I go, YouTube recommends that I up it to 13.5, but unfortunately, I don't have the bandwidth, the internet bandwidth to be able to reliably push 13.5. Would that I could, YouTube. Would that I could. Would that I could. It's ballsy enough trying to do just 6 megabits per second on my end because I guarantee you if I stream long enough it will drop out. It's just how it is. But it is looking, I want to say, marginally better. It's still not as good as I would like it to look, but you know, it does look better. Why is it still recommending 13.5 though? Because I remember looking up the bitrate recommendations. Let me see here. YouTube streaming bitrate. And live encoder settings. So if I scroll down here, 1440/30, minimum bit rate 5. I watched a video yesterday from, it was like Epos Vox or something like that. And he was talking about showing like 1440 with a bit rate of 500 kilobits. So like insanely low, and it was still looking decent. Now, decent is relative. Of course, it's going to mean different things to different people. You could still read lettering, right? As long as there wasn't too much motion. I'm pushing 4500, so a little short of what they put on the as a minimum recommended. 1440/30, they want 5. So let me switch that over. Let me switch it over to 5. Settings, output. And let me just change that to 5,000. I might be able to run 5,000. Apply. Alright. So now we're pushing 5,000. Or that's what we have the cap set at for video. So now if I go over here, stream's current bit rate 4675. Why does it say it's 4675? I set it at 5. They recommend a bit rate of 13.5. Would that I could, my friend. Would that I could. Because OBS says it's pushing, well, at times over 5. Okay, so it looks just fine when stationary. Like, just fine. Maybe not quite as clear as my TV, but fine enough. And then if I start running... Looks great on my TV. Man, that is quite the delay. Dang, nabbit, that is a delay. How big is that delay? Oh, why is it delayed so far? Okay. And start running again. Still looks just fine stationary. That is a big delay. Well, I want to say it looks better than it did. It might not look as nice as I would like it to, but I want to say at the very least, it looks better than it did. And it still should be VP9. No, it's AV1. Okay, so it's leaving it as AV1. Not so sure how to feel about that. I am streaming AV1 to YouTube. They are receiving AV1. Maybe I just take this as a win and call it a day. Wonder why it won't let me stream 4K. Wonder if I could get even better quality that way. And just do the same thing, like stream 4K, but just set the same bit rate. At the very least, it looks better than it did. So I can close that. It says I got a good connection. If I look at here, no drop frames on OBS's end. Lower than the recommended bit rate. Well, yeah, I know it's lower than the recommended bit rate, but it is what it is. I don't have the bandwidth to reliably stream 13.5. Does the speed hit 13.5? Definitely, but it will not stay there. That I can almost guarantee. Okay. So I guess now we get back to the playing. And I could use... Hello, friend. Johnny, give me some of them there... Whatchamacallit? Crystallized charges. Give me them all. And I believe it's 100 per little disc. Do I have enough? $110 large crystallized charges I have? No. 110. Okay. Give me them all. This guy. Sick. So now, dang it. Now I should be able to go to another forge. I don't know if that's the right place. Probably not. Dang nabbit. But it looks like it'll work. They got more. Where are they even around? I was gonna say, where's that tool who was over here trying to attack me? Or have they left for good? Oh, YouTube's gonna keep nagging me that I don't have my bitrate set high enough, but what they don't know is I can only set my bitrate so high before things start dropping out. It is what it is. It's not ideal. It's definitely not ideal. But as they say, it is what it is. I'll have to make it to the bargainer statues eventually to trade some of these pose for stuff and things. Yeah, it's gonna keep nagging me about bitrate. I need to adjust. Oh, it's getting a little less than the most comfortable sitting in one spot like that. Johnny, give me all your crystallized charges. I need more. Necesito más. Well, one good way to get more. Gotta run out there and break some rocks. I mean, there's more than one way to get more. Sometimes you find them in chests. Sometimes you get them from downed enemies. But probably one of the faster ways is ore farming, not aura farming. Yeah, bring it. I don't think he expected that one. Let's switch to something a little more battle ready. I think that'll do it. Oh, friend. You didn't get the memo. And it's swing and a miss. Don't worry, I'll pick up his. You're gonna have to try harder than that, friend. Ooh. Rock. He likes rock music. Apparently something's still upset. Not sure what it is. It's probably that punk over there. He's like, there's somebody here. It's like, really? I think your friend's already found that out. Ooh, I'll take that. It's gonna take some doing. But I could really use some more zonite, more crystallized charges, whatever it is. Those are. More battery. so I can fly longer with my sky cycle. Zonite, good stuff. If I had a Zonite hammer. Ooh, large Zonite, very nice. I think I had my battery fully filled out on my old file. Ooh, another large Zonite. Striking it good. Zonite, Zonite. That's a lot of Zonite. I could have just finagled that. Though stealth wasn't, I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't an option, but by the time I got over here, the Aracuda saw me and was already stirring up trouble, so. What I could have done, however, is use either a puff shroom to lose them, or I could have used the muddle bud to get them to fight each other. There's a light root. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, that was not a good shot. Oh, I didn't even have to do anything there. Oh. Yoink. Worth it. You guys are supposed to be taking these guys out. Ooh, muddle bud. And whack. Oh, when did you get here? I was going to parry him. I did not successfully parry him. Parry this, filthy casual. Alright, this guy's starting to annoy me. Like, I feel like it would be more difficult to hit a skeleton, right? Because they don't have the meat. How dare you try and reassemble yourself? Now. Are we all good? Are we all getting along now? Lovely. Lovely. Just now thinking about it for a moment, it's like, what was I doing? What was the project that I was working on before I got distracted by these punks? Ooh, look at that. Yeah. I know these things switch out with some degree of randomness. Oh, there's another one over there, too. Poe collecting. Not Poe the panda. Poe the restless spirit. Oh my gosh. There's no end with you. There's one less. Not my mighty construct bow. I want that. Sidon, be a lamb. How come my sages or my sage avatars can't help me pick stuff up from the gloom? I mean, come on. Let's see. So when you're streaming with OBS, that's right, I was gonna go over there. When you're streaming with OBS, you can either post a stream key or paste a stream key in. Maybe I'll get that skeleton horse. I'm sure he can ride over the gloom. When you are streaming with with OBS, you can either paste a stream key in, which like you can get from either Twitch or it's like, that's right, love me, skeleton horse. You can either paste a stream key in, which you can get from whichever place, from the places you're streaming. So like Twitch, YouTube, etc. Or when you go to stream, you can log in. Good, Skeleton Hossy. And so one of the main benefits of logging in is that you can like hook up to your like stats and the like. So it'll tell you like how many followers you have or how many subscribers. And it'll tell you like you can have chat running. So like it shows the chat messages in OBS rather than having to be like in the stream manager like area, which is really handy. Toolin, give it away. Give it a rest. Puff shroom. Would anybody care for a puff shroom? A cream puff shroom? Cause right now, when I want to see, like, if I had my bit rate set to within the recommended area on YouTube, it wouldn't be bugging me with this. But the same area they're using to bug me about that my current bit rate isn't where it's recommended to be. The same area where they're doing that is where they normally tell you whether your stream health is good, whether it's not so good. Your network health, I guess. Lightroot. Now I can go on OBS, which is probably more accurate because that will show me exactly how many frames I've dropped. But because I'm using a stream key right now, it's not... it doesn't show me the same data. It doesn't show me like subscriber number. It doesn't show me the chat window. I can log in. And so whenever you switch between YouTube and Twitch, if you're just streaming to one of them, you have to re-sign into it, which is really annoying. So 0 drop frames, possibly, very possibly because we're not on peak hours. That's right. Restore that health. Do me that kind of decency. Dang, what am I in a divot? What is this? Some kind of divot? Yeah, we're out of the divot. And we got light. Two good things. I can see light over there, so it would stand to reason that I've already activated those light roots. It's got such a sinister sound down here in the depths. Like you can't trust it. Like something's gonna try and get you. Which, I mean, you run far enough away from it, like a safe area, and something will try and get you. Yeah, miss me with that. You can miss me with that. Oh, I know how to get that. Why didn't I think of that before? Oh my gosh. Take him out, Toolin. Take him out. Gotta keep him separated. Don't pay no mind. What's the goings-ons over here? I think I got all the light roots in the last playthrough. That looks like a Yiga base. Is that a Yiga base I have been to? Oh, well, there went that bow. Oh, I jumped the wrong way. I jumped straight back rather than I jump straight back rather than jumping to the side. If they do a straight ahead attack like an overhead chop, then you're supposed to, if they do like a straight ahead attack, then you're supposed, like an overhead slice, then you're supposed to jump to the side. If they do like a cross slash or slash where they go horizontally, then you're supposed to jump back. Friendly reminder. Clear the area of potential things that can hurt you before you decide to start mining. That was rude, don't you think? Now I can switch back to this. And oh, there's another piece. I am Link, collector of Zonite. Oh, I'm sure there's got to be something here. They had weapons, right? Surely I can either use one of them or hook up one of them up to something. I don't know what's the biggest risk to me collecting things, enemies or tooling. Dang nabbit, Link. And I have plenty of regular sized Zonite. The large stuff is nice because it's you get way more crystallized charges for it. Oh, I was gonna use that to smash the boxes, and that didn't even work yet. Tulin, you are not the most helpful. When I'm flying or gliding and I want to get someplace, like reach further away, that's great. Works amazing. What do you think? Should we storm a Yiga base? I think they kind of have it coming. Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, like, is this something I should do? When it comes to storming a Yiga base, the answer is usually yes, unless you're not equipped to handle it. No more flowers. No more Goron special crop. Kudos if you get that reference. Oh, they saw me. But can they get me? Can you? Can you leave the fenced area? Are you allowed? Do you have permission? I don't think they're very bright. Hello? I was trying to switch into my bows and arrows. Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna work. Yeah. Wow, that was interesting. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why I didn't switch to my bow, because I lost it. It broke. I'm like, why? Is that all? All right, quick point of order before we continue on with that fight is I need to replenish Macate some hearts here, you know? And we can probably eat some apples. I typically have a bunch of those. Typically. Guess that doesn't mean always. I know I've got some apples, though. I did not sell them all. Link needs no doctor. He eats so many apples, he's just impervious. Okay, what happened to my bow that I just had? There we go. What happened, friend? You get lost? If you want, I can really help you. All right. That work? More than one way to accomplish a goal. More than one way to solve that puzzle. They're like, oh no, your heat resistance is about to go. It's like, oh no. You think I'll notice? Give me those arrows. You guys are wasting my time. Under the sight of the Arbiter, in the darkness of the subterranean depths, lies a great treasure, obviously. Whosoever seeks this treasure must overcome their fears. They will be met by a vortex of the wrath of the executed. You guys are too big a simps for Master Koga. What a bunch of punks. No drop frames? Pleasantly surprised. But we were dropping frames earlier at 4,500, I think. So, I think part of it depends on the time of night, right? You get to evening time. Nice. I'll take that. We're not too far. Get to 300, we can add another battery. So I have cosplayed as Link a few times. The first time was 2023? Yeah, 2023. And I cosplayed Breath of the Wild Link. And then I cosplayed Tears of the Kingdom Link last year. And I was going to do it again this year. And then it ended up we didn't have as much time at the con as we thought we were going to have. So I just walked around in regular clothes. But I've never gotten like the battery packs prepared. I've done Tears of the Kingdom Link, but like I'll see like some people will have like the 3D printed battery packs, and it adds like a whole nother level. Granted, it would be nice to get my cosplay put together. It seems like there's always like a whole bunch of straps and trying to keep everything straight and, you know, just like organized and not too tight in one place and too loose in another place. Something to work on. Something to work on. So, yeah, look, an arrow. I like arrows. Now you punk sages, stop scaring away my depth fireflies. Granted, when they're being scared away, it's probably not from the sages, other than Tulin. Tulin's the only one who usually like, why don't we just like flow a huge amount of air through here? Nothing bad could possibly happen to these airborne critters. I almost wish they'd used a different button for the sage activities because of that fact. Hey, look, pie. And now not pie. Oh, we got a large zonite. Let's go. Hey, look, a puff shroom. I think discoverability on YouTube, as far as like just from the live stream, is not quite as good as that on Twitch. Now, granted, I don't think discovery on Twitch is necessarily that good either. If you're streaming, the chances of somebody just popping by your stream and like hanging out for a while, I'm not going to say necessarily that it's super low because I've had it happen, but typically I'm streaming to 0 people, sometimes 1, sometimes somebody will pop in, right? And it's usually because they're a fan of the game. And in some ways it probably helps that I'm playing this game that isn't the most popular. How you like them apples? Because I'm not playing, you know, it's not like Valorant or something like that where you got like tons and tons of people watching. So then, I noticed that we did get a few drop frames there. And it's interesting because you drop frames and then like the screen turns purple. Or like pink. I've seen it where you drop frames and it's like, you know, the video gets a little jittery or it like has to sit there and buffer for a little bit. But I wonder if that's an AV1 thing or something. It's like, what's that? You just started dropping frames? It'd be an awful shame if, you know... Can I muddle bud these things? I'm not going to muddle bud them. Not right now, anyway. What, you want some too? I'm not the best shot, but... still got you. Oh, give it a rest. Oh yeah? How you like it, huh? Little punk? I got just the recipe for you. Give me that bow, you little punk. Oh, you angry. Let's make sure we're equipped with something big enough to make it worthwhile, you know? I guess we're using this. I don't think he liked that, but I don't think I care. Alright then, friend. Come on. Yep. Time to go. Oh, you're gonna wreck my spear, huh? Come on. That's worked out so well for you the past few times, huh? Oh, what else can I use? I'm running out of good, like, solutions. Oh, that didn't work, huh? I need to craft me some new... Get sledged. I guess we can use that. Why not? Is that all? Oh, that didn't look like it felt very good, huh? Crazy how that happens. Boom! That's what you get for being a punk. Okay, I just took out your friend, right? Your friend was swinging at me, and he just... You good? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh yeah, I could have just done that. That would have saved me some weapon durability. When you get done with the fight, and then you're like, oh, why didn't I do that? That would have been a better idea. Oh, I forgot I still had Riju's lightning prepped. That guy got more BAM than he was asking for, huh? He got more BAM than he ordered. Maybe next time he learn to use his manners, but I somehow doubt that. I somehow doubt that, 'cause they don't learn. Granted, they're not programmed to learn, so I mean it's... Don't burn my rock hammer. We got some large zonite from this bunch. My buddy, like, we started playing the game like day one. I remember like going over here to like the rock piles, and of course the monsters are mining it. Another piece of large zonite. Very nice, very nice. Very thankful for that. Keep them coming, please. But I'm like, why are they mining all the zonite? They have no use for it. And he's like, they're just mining it just so you can't have it. I'm like, oh, well, that sounds kind of rude. Oh, how are we doing for drop frames? I just happened to see that one. 116. 116.1%. That is within an acceptable margin for me. Ideally, I would have 0 drop frames. And ideally, I would be able to broadcast at the YouTube recommended, what, 13.5 kilobit or 13.5 megabits per second for bit rate. But my internet just can't handle it. So I have looked into some options. I've seen they've got like some of the outfits that offer 5G, like the phone companies, cell phone companies. One of them looks like they have, like, we're within the service area. Those of us out here in the sticks, At least this amount of distance into the sticks anyway. Like that's an option. And I get service out here with my phone. So, I mean, it makes sense. Although, I don't usually get very good 5G signal. It's usually LTE. And so, I don't know if I'd be just running into the same problem. Like, you know, hey, I get signal out here, but it's not enough. The speed is not enough. I don't know if that would be the case. Because uploading videos is no problem. I could do that with the old internet. It might take a little while, but I could do it. I haven't uploaded a new video since we got the new internet. Oh, that's another light root. The hey, those Aracudas. No, they're Gibdos. Surprise. I'll take that. Oh, yeah. I guess there's no sunlight down here to get them, so it makes sense that they would be down here. Works for me. Can always use more Gibdo bones. Want to know why Gibdo bones are so nice, so valuable, so good to have? Check this out. Let's see if I can find one without too much. Where does it show? It does not show right off the top? There we go. Up 40. Up 40. Like for attack power. That's huge. Like if this bow already has 38 attack power, then plus 40, and this makes one instance 78. If I'm shooting with like a Lionel bow or something like that, where it's 3 of them, so 3 times 32, so that would be, and I don't know if it only counts it for the middle one or what, but yeah, you're talking about an insane increase in power, so definitely nice saving those bones. I'll take that. Too bad I can't like clean up the, not the miasma, but the gloom. I'm in a gloom-free zone. You punk. Gerudo Underground Cemetery. I've been here before. I remember. Bing. So I can head over here. The thing about the bones, though, they're very fragile, so they're great for arrows, because arrows are one-time use if you hit anyway. That looks cool. It's like fiber optic. Woohoo! Ah, if only we had fiber optic internet out here. I could do something really crazy and try and get 2 internet sources and use like Speedify to combine them. Like that would probably be the strat that works. If I was going to be doing live streaming and I didn't want any drop frames whatsoever, Speedify would probably be the strat that works. Unfortunately, it also adds lag. And then, of course, you have to pay for 2 internet sources. So, upsides, downsides. Upsides, stability, increased bandwidth. Downside, there's one less of you. He's a biggin'. What, are they just keeping you busy? Riju! I got a better plan. Why don't we use the power of high voltage and make this easier on ourselves? Alright, what do I have? Oh, I should have gotten a weapon prepared. I can do this one, maybe. Alright. Drop. And then fuse. Oh, you missed. That didn't work. Wow, that was rude. Want to see something? Want to see a magic trick? It's called Zippity Zap. I'll take that. You don't need it. Yeah, give me all that sweet, sweet goodness. What are you guys fighting? Oh, probably Gibdos. I'll take that. Puffity Puff Shroom. We can use this. Oh no, not my rock hammer. It's badly damaged. Whatever will I do? Oh no. Rock hammer. Rock auto. I don't really want to lose the good resources. Have fun with that. Whee! It didn't set the other ones off. That one probably will, though. It did. Oh. I almost got there in time to save the arrow. Oh, well. I do want to get around to making some videos to help with discoverability. Also, how's the stream looking quality-wise? See, that's not looking too bad now. I mean, it's still not the same quality I would like it to be. But it is looking somewhat better. I wonder if is it really just YouTube's compression, right? I could believe that that's costing quality. I didn't think it would be costing that much quality. At least that's passable. That's stream quality that's good enough where I'm like, yeah, it's alright. Although I would think it should look better than that. But anyway, that's just me. Probably not just me. I'm sure a lot of people are like, yeah, this should be looking better than that. 134 drop frames as of yet this stream. Not too bad for it sit at 5K. That might be... Well, shit. Eventually, I want to get the stream internet sitting. I mean, I feel like I make a bigger deal out of it than it actually is. I don't think I've ever had somebody come by and be like, by the stream and been like, you know, hey, it's fun hanging out with you, but your stream quality is too bad, so I'm leaving. If they're leaving, it's probably me. It's probably me just not being the most entertaining person out there. So that's probably something to work on, you know, higher priority wise than internet and stream settings. Just work on being more entertaining, develop good videos. This looks like a delightful place. Come, Riju. I need your taserness. Dang, that looked like it hurt. What other? When did I get that? Doesn't matter. It'll work. It'll do the job. Riju, I need your incredible zapness. It would be help if you would actually pay attention when I click the button, but anyway. I know you got things on your mind, like ignoring me. Oh, is that? Oh, no. Oh. I'll read you. Can I read you this letter? 2 for 1. Look at the bones! Now what are you hitting? Oh, okay. As long as you got a good excuse. You realize you need the elemental application, right? You need to apply elemental energy in order to pretty much do jack. Yay! Now it just feels like grave robbing. Does this count as elemental? I guess it does. I mean, I don't think I'd ever tried hydro or water. I think the lightning works a little better. I think we're probably just gonna stick with the lightning for the most part. I half expected there to be just another Gibdo in there, like, you rang. Oh, I'll take that. That's what we've been searching for, eh? Oh, there's another one. Oh, Riju. We got another insomniac. He's so down on his sleep, he didn't even notice me. Bro's like, I was just minding my business. What's your problem? Dang, that was rude. Oh my gosh, Riju. Tulin, I wasn't talking to you. Legend of Zelda, the legend of ignoring button presses. Oh, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that too. I am going to have to end stream here pretty soon because I got stuff and things to do, including getting sleep. Puff shroom. Puff, puff, puff. Oh, I'll take those. How many large Zonite do I have? I wonder. Dang it. Let's go to a different mine. Great Abandoned Central Mine. That'll work. It's so central. Hello, my friend with the stuff and the things. Give me them all. Well, why didn't you have more? Let's go. Let's go. Now we should be able to go. You know where I haven't been in a while? Lookout Landing. I think there's only the two places I think that I found where you can trade the crystallized charges in for battery charges. Takes an awful lot of mining. That's right, get that gloom off of me. It's nasty stuff. Fascinating. Hello, friend. It is, huh? Try to be a little less demanding, why don't you? What if he doesn't want to wait? Let's go. They're so polite. Now, I remember hearing that in this area there was supposed to be a gloom spawn. I don't think I've ever seen it. Yeah, you best run. I'll parry you. Look at that. Treasure. It's luster. I don't have the Master Sword with me either. Master Sword comes in really handy for like picking up close by Ganon-like threats. I'm seeing that, but I think that's just coming from the castle. And the castle area. What's with those ducks? Oh, rusty shield. Yeah, this guy up here talks about it being a gloom spawn. What's going on, friend?
Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Oh.
I'm sure it's around. Maybe I'll find it eventually. Maybe I won't. Remember my first time seeing the Gloom Hands? It was like, I think it was at the shrine over there in the air by Kakariko Village. Because I was carrying one of those like spring jump pads. And then all of a sudden this thing pops up and I'm like, what is that? And then it chased me down and the results weren't very good. I want to know who buried one rupee. Like one individual rupee. Who thought they were being funny? Oh, shrooms. Who was like, hey, you know, it'd be really funny. What if we buried one individual rupee? Man, why I'm finding all these treasure chests. I don't remember finding them before.
Yep.
Dazzle me. I think we're getting up pretty close to the time where we end stream. Like I said, I got some stuff to do, but I wanted to test out more stream settings. I'm glad we kind of got the settings a little more dialed in, because as it was, it didn't look very good. I was taking quite a bit of issue with the way it was looking. Quite a bit. Right, because that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to like practice streaming to YouTube, because I was looking at I was looking at switching to YouTube for streaming. Oh, how about that? That's all right. Save it for some other time. Right, because YouTube has the ability to stream in H.265 and AV1. You can stream a higher bit rate, so it's like you can do more with it. So you would think that it's like, oh, I can stream better, better amounts of bit rate to it. You would think, oh, it should look better, not worse. Would be my thinking. Hey, look, a cook pot. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Oh, he's just on the other side of the wall. I'm like, why is he so loud? Does he even know why he's so loud? I don't think he does. He's just running. You know what I could use? I could use some meals that replenish hearts that don't replenish like 15 hearts. Meat. Meat the meat. Meat. I do think it's a nice touch putting like he hums various Zelda songs and it's like bop 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 bop. Oh. What'd you say to me? Oh. Oh. Good enough? Cool. I think we'll go back to Lookout Landing and call it a night, a stream, conclusion. It's like all these ruins of the former castle town. That was one of the cool things about, what is that? Age of Calamity. The game that came out before this game, but after Breath of the Wild. It's like, I mean, granted it wasn't the same open world where like you can just go anywhere, do everything. But it was like you got a chance to kind of see the areas pre-Calamity, right? You got to see Castletown when it was actually a town, not ruins. Hey, it's Buliara. That's right. Tree branch. You got to see it pre-Calamity, which was cool. I do wish that they had made it like open world, because I would have loved to have explored the whole world pre-Calamity.
Oh. Oh.
Thanks, Buliara. What up, Purra? So I think we'll call that a stream. And pick up when we pick up. Oh, our drop frames have been going up. Isn't that fantastic? It's still relatively low, 0.6%, but definitely higher than I would like it to be. Well, we'll call that a stream.